Hey guys, welcome to the 9th episode of Building a Clone Base. As you guys know, we almost finished one section, so today we'll be working on another one in a new studio. We already laid down the basic structure, so let's get in a closer look on what we're trying to achieve. First up, you guys knew that we already put down a little landing platform. This will continue into a medium-sized hangar. It's gonna be big but not massive. Then on the level below it, first off, we have the layout for a little prison. It will have 3 prison cells, and this prison block will have a little control room. We think that will be the best way to make something fun in this room and incorporate it into the other side of the clone base. Then when you move down, we'll have a little gate here that will go down a hallway. We're not sure what we're gonna do on the other side yet, but that's the main idea here. Then when we move along further, we will have a small armory section with some guns, maybe some clone helmets. We'll figure out what we can fit in. And then when we move up even further, on this area we will have clone bunk beds, like a little sleeping area for the clones. And here we will put an elevator. This is basically what we figured out already for this side of the mock and what we'll try to start working on already. That we just put down the basic layout for where the rock structures will go and where we will try to make our big gate section with a road moving out of it. So guys, let's start building. So guys, new hall today. It's a really big one for our clone base mock, so let's get right into it. I'll put it a bit on the side and then I'll show you the bricks. So first off, we have a bunch of light blue gray. Basically a lot of different pieces. It's for a special build that I'm going to do. It's going to be the UT80 by Tony Hardy. Probably gonna put a picture on screen right now so that you guys know what it's gonna be. It's really big. We also have a couple other small packages for it. Some window pieces, lights, and then some dark red and reddish brown. So that's all for the UT80. And then we have 2 really big ones. Like, it's not even funny how big these ones are. They're all 10 and a lot of different ones. I think we bought over 100 or over 200 of these 4x6s. They will be really handy to get a lot of coverage done really fast for the 6 or 8 other base plates that have to be done in this 10 color. And then we got some more smaller parts for details. We also got some rock pieces. They are harder to find in this big bag, but like here you can see we have some rock pieces. So we're not sure when we're gonna use it, like how we're gonna do our modular building sections. But once we're gonna start with these, we should be making like at least a base plate each episode, because it's pretty easy to get a lot of things done with this. So those are our big bags of 10, and that's basically one of our hopefully last really big bricklink orders. We're still gonna have to do one for plants and trees and stuff like that. So if you have any ideas for some fun designs, we're still thinking about buying a lot of bricks for those. So if you have a fun design, let us know and maybe we can take a look into buying pieces for it.
First we did some preparatory work. We used snot bricks and wild tiles to create a lamp design that we actually want to use in the whole base, which is why we are making these a bit ahead of time. To make this lamp design a bit more detailed, we are going to use dark red headlight pieces along the side with a round light bluish grey tile on top. You will see this come back throughout the entire base. This will definitely spice up our base and make it look uniform. In the meantime, I started working on our prison area. You also see the first use of our lamp design with those headlight pieces along the side. I'm basically building the walls of the prison cells. I also started designing a really nice wall detail that we want to use throughout the whole clone base with some spring-loaded shooters as well as some sort of snot design with G-slopes and little tiles. Above our wall detail with those spring-loaded shooters, we also installed a little light but instead of headlight pieces with a round tile on it, we are now using grill pieces. It looks really good and I'm really happy with how this bit is turning out. You can also see that we have chosen to do 2 red stripes throughout the whole base in dark red. This just because we have loads of dark red tiles and dark red is a really Republic looking color, so it's ideal for a really cool big clone base to have those 2 dark red stripes throughout the whole base. So yeah, these stripes are something you will see in the entire base in combination with those wall details and then those lamp designs. Afterwards, I also started working on Republic light panels. You guys will definitely recognize these light panels. You see loads of those in Venators, in Republic bases. So yeah, it was an ideal wall detail for a clone base this big. I also started working on the hallway itself. This hallway is next to our prison area. You will be able to see through the whole base from one side to the other side through this hallway, so that's pretty cool. You also see all those wall details come back, those lamp details as well as those headlight pieces, and later on those wall details with those spring-loaded shooters will also be added in this hallway. This is coming along pretty nicely. In the meantime, Geoffrey started working on an armory. This armory is situated after our hallway. So first you have the prison area, then the hallway, and then the armory. We don't have much footage of this just because it was kind of a hard and tedious build, but we managed to do it and the end result is definitely looking very, very beautiful. We really like how this bit is coming along. The light pillars in the corners. Yeah, we're also going for a circular shape just to spice up this room a bit more. I'm also very pleased with how this prison area is looking. We still need to finish that, but we'll do that in a minute. But I'm really happy with how this area is turning out. I also installed a really cool door. It's a sliding door. The door design isn't final yet, it's just a sort of prototype, but it does slide open and I'm really happy with this. After that, it was time to work a bit more on our hallway between our prison area and our armory. Also, we did some more work on the prison area itself, build up the walls of the cells. We also started putting down tiles. We are going for a black design with dark bluish gray and some red lights on the floor in the prison area. After that, we also started tiling off our little hallway that we have between the armory and the prison area. After we finished off tiling our hallway, it was time to start working on our beautiful armory. We started putting down tiles as well, same pattern that we used in our hallway. After that, we started working on a circular wall that will lead from the armory to the sort of mess hall and sleeping quarters of our clones. That's the next thing that we'll build, but that's probably for a future episode. We also wanted to include a really cool elevator. This one will be able to move from the bottom of the mock to the top levels. Geoffrey came up with a really good looking design. It will also be built at a certain angle just to make the mock more interesting, but yeah, very pleased with how this little area is turning out. I also managed to come up with a new door design. It's pretty simplistic with some slopes and then some dark red accents, but I'm very pleased with how this looks. It definitely does the job. Then I started working on the walls of our sleeping quarters and our mess hall. I also managed to get in another really cool looking wall design. This design we're using throughout our whole base. Also managed to do a lot of filler works off camera. Really pleased with the progress that we've going on. Just basically putting down plates and plates, and on top of those plates will be tiles, and those tiles will be seen in the hangar. Lastly, we did a bit more tiling in our armory just to get that nice and finished. So guys, this is where we are going to end up this week's episode of building a clone base. Like you guys can see, we made a huge amount of progress. Really happy with this whole area, how it turned out. Looks really good. First up, we got our beautiful prison cells or prison area. This room still needs some furnishment, but other than that, this room is looking pretty cool. We have some nice cells. These cell doors can open up if you pull this little lamp design, like you guys can see. So yeah, that's looking pretty nice. You can also close them well, so really happy with that. Then we have this sliding door that leads to our hallway area. You can open this up like this. Very nice, really happy with the door design. Pretty simplistic, but it does the job pretty well. Then we got our beautiful hallway. Really like how these wall details turned out. Looks pretty cool. Happy that we could include some Republic panels. These are definitely very recognizable for a clone base. We also like that we used the color dark red. That's a Republic color, so really happy that we could squeeze that in. Then on this side you also have another sliding door. Really cool, really happy with how these turned out. This sliding door leads to our beautiful armory area, our favorite area of this mock so far. Really happy with how this area looks. It turned out great. Really like the circular shape, those pillars with those light designs on, and then all these custom guns, this room, all the clones. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool, pretty insane. Very happy with how this area turned out. Then next to our armory we got an elevator. This here is still a work in progress, but like you guys can see, we made some good progress already on this. This elevator will move up and down in the end result, so you guys should look forward to that, because it will be pretty cool to have a working elevator in our clone base. Then lastly we got this here, this little wall design. This design we use throughout our whole base, so yeah, pretty happy with how this little area turned out. Next episode we will start working on this area here. Here will be the clone sleeping quarters, and then some sort of mess hall here with food counters and tables. This will be pretty cool, and very excited to get building on this. Then also in next episode we are going to work on this wall area at the side, so we will make some rock work on this side, and on the inside we'll probably start building some sort of wall. We'll have to see, but yeah, pretty happy with the progress we made. We made some really good progress. Next week we also want to start working on the hangar area, and maybe this rock work here and the rock work over there. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed, definitely drop us a like, leave a comment, tell me what you guys think about this, give us some suggestions for other rooms, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Take care guys, bye bye.